forth the wreath.
I will do that, your majesties, if I might. Sofya, we learn from the wisdom of those who come before us, and I, Thorkel, son of Sigurd, have been taught many things. This is the mark of a master or a mistress of our fine arts. It will set you apart, but not above. It shows those that come to you that you are an expert, that you are a teacher. For the finest thing that a Laurel can do is pass on that knowledge which you have acquired. For we are nothing if we take our secrets and our skills to our graves.
Bring forth the cloak.
Sofya, the coat of the laurel is an outward symbol as well as the wreath. But the coat has a little more functionality. It keeps us warm when we need warmth, and it reminds us to share that warmth with others. It brings us comfort when things aren't so great, and it reminds us to bring comfort to those who might need it. These are also duties of the laurel.
Your Majesties, Sofya has been dressed and heard wisdom. As my last role as her sponsor, I would ask that you exercise your word and your will and bestow the accolade upon her.
We're assuming you are still willing to do this, ma'am?
Yes, Your Majesty.
Then, Sofya, accept from our hands that which your skills has brought to you. May your skills ever be increased in service of Calontir and the society.
May your comportment ever serve as an example of gentle courtesy and humility.
And may your spirit forever follow the path your heart has set before you. We would be pleased to accept your fealty at this time.
So I, Sofya Larousse, yes'm beat my brow to the run-right sovereign and keeper of the Calon lands, and Lord Calontir the Great, to serve them throughout my life, and my good to the society, and its ideals and laws to want of nothing, and wherever from whomever I will hear of good or of evil of my sovereign, and about our kingdom of Calontir, of good or of evil, it is for me to speak for them truthfully, by this my certificate without duplicity. I will, according to my time, teach whoever is capable, to whatever skill God gives them to thrive, to support the arts and sciences of the Calontir lands. And by this my certificate, if to think, or to consider, or to be evil or unworthy before the people, then will not be on me the favor of God, and of his mother, and of all saints. And my Lord and Sovereign must be to me for my fault and punishment be unrestricted. And with firmness of action, I, Sofya Larousse, to my Gospodariu Veliki Knyaz Martino and Velika Knyazia Ariel, kiss yes me the honest and life-giving cross, and give yes me myself with my certificate.
We do accept your fealty freely given, and swear never to sacrifice you needlessly, toward fealty with love, service with honor, and oath-breaking with vengeance. So swear we, Martino. Good Herald, please read the scroll so that all may hear of this woman's good merit.
So I, Gospodar Knyaz Veliki Martino, keeper of the Calontir land in my role, and I, Gospodarninia Knyaginia Velikinia Ariel of all Calontir, on all days with our subjects oversee any items they make, and what my handwork they do, and who does well. And you, Sofya, Yakovleva, Klikioneva, have both the sovereign's favor and all our boyars, and with good people, your associate, and with many foreigners, you have great trade and friendship. According to the evangelist, if one in small things is true, then must go to greater ones. So we have granted to Sofya Yakovleva boyarstvo. We give Esme to her, to Bolshoya, Signoya Lake, with the little pools that she herself cleared, and no other shall enter those lakes, nor clear them. But who will clear those lakes in spite of our certificate, or who will go in them to fish, will receive from us punishment. Into hospitals visit, and alms as much as required to give them, and to all needy if it is possible to help them, and any who is sorrowful and poor and needy. And according to time teach whoever is capable to whatever skill God gives them to thrive. And herself to children in household shall teach not to lie, not to slander, not to envy, not to offend, not to malign with others, not to quarrel, not to judge, not to ridicule, not to remember evil, not to be angry with anyone, to superiors, to be obedient and meek, to equals, loving, to inferiors and wretched, welcoming and kind, so that everyone will relate without a lot of fuss and trouble. The Veliki Kenyas and Kenyaginia to fear and serve faithfully, and false words by no means speak before them, but with humility the truth answering to them as to God himself, and in everything obeying them. And all who speak to the Veliki Kenyas and to the Veliki Kenyasginia to any great lord with slander, or with cunning, or with lies, will the Lord ruin. Disobedience and evil deeds will bring punishment from the righteous anger of God, sending sorrows and disease, bone aches, swelling and tumors, and stone in the kidneys, and deafness and blindness, and through both lower passages, bleeding and pus, and cough, and headache, and tremors, sometimes from the Veliki Kenya's anger to seize one's estate, and even execution without mercy, and death in disgrace, and from judges fines and torture, in order that to the good would be honor, and to the wicked punishment, and therefore all by that learn. And we, Gospoda, Martino, and Ariel of all Calontir, give Esme to the certificate, after signature and sealed upon the authentic certificates by our seal. And to the certificate the Grand Prince and the Grand Princess ordered their clerk's hands to apply, and to the certificate clerk, Ivan Sumarokov, hand applied, and the directory clerk, Vasilieva Nabova, hand applied. And such is given award certificate in the Crown's land near Loch Smythe, in the month of September, the 12th day of the 6,817th year, AS 44. Martino, King, Ariel, Queen.
Calontir, your newest Laurel.